In this project-based learning unit, students will gain a deeper and an enduring understanding of the global water crisis. They will create a video to share with the school community to raise awareness about the crisis. The purpose of the video is not only to inform, but also to persuade the public audience to be more aware of their water footprint in order to ultimately help reduce global water shortages. Significant content. The significant content of this unit takes students beyond the NGSS standards in a way that helps students connect the content to their own lives. While the students will use the NGSS standards as the need-to-know content and as background knowledge that will inform their project, the significant content is more specifically focused on a real issue, the global water crisis. Driving question. The driving question must give students a sense of purpose and challenge. This means the question cannot be Googleable or answered in short. The driving question for this unit is, how can we, as scientists and advertisers, use mass media most effectively to inform our community and improve the global water crisis? No one can answer this in one sentence, or type it into a search engine and get an answer. In-depth inquiry. In addition to fact-finding questions, students will be explicitly taught how to generate powerful questions. It is their ability to create powerful questions that will lead to quality research, innovation, and solutions. Need to know. The need to know will be introduced in a series of entry events and is rooted, but not limited to, the NGSS science standards. In order for students to begin understanding the relevance or context of this project, they will need to first address the NGSS standards. For instance, students need to know how water is distributed on Earth and how this contributes to the global water crisis. They will also need to understand how the Earth's systems interact, such as how humans, who belong to the biosphere, use and abuse water resources, the hydrosphere. They also need to know how the atmosphere and geosphere interact with the hydrosphere in the water cycle and how that affects the water crisis. 21st century skills. In this unit, students will practice the four most important 21st century skills: critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. Voice and choice. Students are introduced to voice and choice early in the unit, as they can choose to complete pie charts on the computer or by hand. They are also given artistic freedom when given the task to create a model that shows how the Earth's spheres interact. Some students decided to design 3D models, while others created a detailed diagram. Later, students are offered voice and choice in the video project, as they are given a driving question, but they can choose how to address the question in a way that they think is most effective. All students must create an informative video, but the format of the video is entirely up to the students. For example, some students may choose to create a news report, a talk show, a short play, or a public service announcement to achieve their goal. Giving students voice and choice contributes to greater student investment in a project and thus a higher quality project. Revision and reflection. Throughout the unit, students will be given ample opportunity to reflect on their work and revise their work. At the beginning of the unit, students will be shown an exemplar video from a previous class. They will use the project rubric to reflect on the video in order to help them plan and revise their own. At the beginning of each class, students will be asked to reflect, either individually or as a group, on their progress and contribution using the collaboration rubric. This leads to very short discussions about the challenges they have encountered and possible ways to overcome those challenges.
This project-based learning project was a great experience. I got to research topics that I was most interested in and really look forward to working with my group on the video every day. After this unit, I feel like I have a better understanding of the water crisis and what we can do to change it.
I had a lot of fun working on the video, and it was much better than answering questions on a textbook.